All right, internets, 1 second, 1 second. Hey, okay. We're live again. I think everything's working. Let me check all of my many windows that I have to have open to stream. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Fantastique. Okay, all platforms live. We've been getting more YouTube followers, subs, I guess, which is amazing. It's like the YouTube robots behind the scenes finally figured out what I do with the golf videos and the streaming and all that. They did all those VHS conversions, and I'm still slowly releasing them, and those are kind of what's like dragging in residual followers for me. I do want to check one more thing here, and there's so many things I gotta do, bro. It's tough to being a small business owner, bro. You gotta keep track of a lot of shit. If I tell you what, my God. Oh, excuse me. You earn revenue, yeah, okay. I'm double checking some back end of the Twitch stuff just because I'm curious. So I kind of wanted to. I'm getting like, at least I'm starting to get Twitch payouts. Now, it's most definitely absolutely nothing to brag about. I'll tell you that much. But it's at least something, and I can be humble about that at the very least. Yeah, it's like bleh. I gotta accept the fact that at least I am getting some payouts. You know what I mean? It be what it be. We should have another one coming for fall. Cool, whatever. But all right, internets. We'll do this intro thing so that the YouTube denizens can understand this a bit better. My name's Bailey. Hi. I own an eBay store and reselling business called Grandma's Dead Stock, where I buy and sell vintage collectibles. It's currently grind time for Baby. It's do or die. I got to make this business work in the next few months, or else we're gonna have a tough time, and we got to get ahead of what next year might look like. And it's gonna be a serious hustle. But if you're watching this, what we do is I show off the items in my little set here. I document them, and then you can see the other window. That's my eBay window. From there, we then go to that eBay window. I price out the items, I title them, and we go through that process together so that not only do you guys get to see some cool things alongside me, you can like learn a little bit more about what I do and how I do it. Now, I apologize for no music. That's something that's always bugged me. I would love to have music on in the background, but the YouTube copyright gods absolutely hate it. I was getting dinged too many times, and I already got a strike. I cannot get another strike on YouTube because I'm so tiny. So if I blow that up, it's not good for Baby. I tell you what. So for those on Twitch, oh, my hand's cramping. What the hell? For those on Twitch, I do plan on going all day. So about 6 to 8 hours today. I've been managing to make it 10 hours recently, which is fantastic. But for today, we're going to document this entire box of cassettes that I have, get those listed. And then I'm just going to take a short lunch break, so I have a breather. We'll take like half an hour to an hour. I'll get off camera. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to get the food ready. I'll come back and I'll eat, and I have to edit a video. I have to edit an ad for my in-person stall because I'm trying to do a back-to-school sale to pump up my sales there, and I'm going to like back to school sale to pump up my sales, to pump up my revenue is the fancy word I wanted to use. And about mid-September, I'm going to be doing a complete revamp of my in-person stall, make it more shoppable and adjust to how the market has been in there. So it's like I wanted to keep my eclectic energy. I really wanted to keep the vibes of like treasure hunt. You're entering Grandma's basement, and I'm still going to make sure that the decor reflects that. But the issue I ran into is they don't advertise my business whatsoever. All they do is reshare people's posts, and they barely even post to their own platform. I was under the impression that there would be much more marketing done to like draw people to each of our unique approaches to vintage vending and selling clothes or whatever our materials are. So since that's not happening, I do kind of need to play the game in a much more stereotypical way. And on the same note, I've been helping my boy, someone who's been increasingly becoming a close friend, to set up to run monthly auctions. So next week, you'll see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to be at his place, and we're going to be streaming for the documentation process of getting the lots ready for this auction. So if that's something you're interested in, then you can tune in then, and you'll see what it takes behind the scenes there, and then also get like a sneak peek at what's going to be available in the coming auction, which will open on September 15th. September 15th. We have to be ready ahead of time, and then that way I'll also have the content from all of these streams prepared. So, without further babbling, we'll switch to the product screen here. We got a nice handy little webcam setup. And this first guy, so we're going through the same set of cassettes that I picked while I was out in Alberta with my grandmama, which was an incredible find. I pulled 600 to 800 cassettes of all types of music out of a farmhouse property, which was astounding. Whoever had this collection, it was like, wow, they really had an eye for music, and I was quite surprised that there's everything from like country to like hip hop. I really thought that there was just going to be like classic rock, like Styx and like, you know, Kiss level shit, but you'll see I got a whole set of like Maze tapes here. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. So why would someone in Alberta, like in the country of Canada, why would they be buying that? Which is a big trip to me. Big trip. So we're going to stack these up for the appearance so that I can get a good shot. And then I'll document each one individually. Here we go. I'm going to turn this, fix this light for you guys a little bit. Definitely always a bit blown out with this camera. That's the only issue I have with it, unfortunately. It's probably because of the window today, but the thing is I can't close the window because I got so many cool plants in here. So we can't go like this. So this guy is Thomas Alexander, who I never really knew who he was. I looked it up, and it's kind of like a blues country fusion. When was this one released? 1994. And I swear I've probably got like almost all of the available cassettes of Thomas Alexander. But the thing is, because there isn't many copies on the internet, that means Reselling Bailey here is able to set the market price. So I get to be a little chat taxi with it. And I get to choose how much these go for, which is nice for me. And then again, if it's your first time, you're watching this video in the future, what happens is I tend to take about 2-3 hours to document these bad boys, right? And then tend to take about 2-3 hours to do the cassettes, because the thing is, the second half of the cassette process is what takes me a while. To do it properly, I have to add all of the details, which is like the year it was made, what's the record company, and each cassette, typically, you'll see on this one, it's at the very bottom, but each record label has like their own kind of serial number, their own identification system. So not only do I have to like find the UPC for it, I have to put the title in, I have to do the SEO right, I also have to make sure that I attach the right catalog numbers so that if someone's like Googling one of these artists, then I'm already like ahead of the curve, and it's going to make sure that it actually feeds the product to them, right? So as Thomas Alexander, we all stand alone. I'm going to actually take a quick peek, because I did look at it earlier, so I'll switch to the eBay focus. You guys can go to this window. We'll go to main eBay. So Thomas Alexander, We All Stand Alone cassette. Thank you, chatbot. Thank you, chatbot. Thomas Alexander. Oh, see, there isn't even a cassette left. Hold on 1 second. I hear something from the roommate. I gotta check this out. I'm gonna go creep. Oh, I didn't even. When did they do that? I didn't even hear it. Oh, value villager. I got a lot of jars recently. You can use one of the jar lids. If not, I'll creep my storage locker, and I can get a cat food dish out of there. All right, so the Thomas Alexander. I did look this up before and found one, and now there's not. What the hell? There's not one. We're gonna do a Google image here to try to make our life easier. We're gonna have to shut the door too. All right, Google Lens. Be my savior today. Google Lens. Google Lens. Thomas Alexander. It's on Amazon. The CD is on Amazon for $100. This is what we like to see. Can I type cassette alongside it? Cassette. Okay, we'll have to go to Discogs. I swear I saw one on eBay, though, recently. Thomas Alexander, We All Stand Alone. Is that it? We All Stand Alone. And there's none in the completed listings, which is, I could be losing my mind, but I thought I saw Thomas Alexander, We All Stand Alone. Write your music. It's still all documented here. So again, good, because I can set the standard for the market. Let's do Discog. Is it not even on Discog? What the hell is happening here? Discog. What the hell? Thomas Alexander, We All Stand Alone. Am I maybe spelling Alexander wrong? No, I'm not. This is what we're looking at, right? $99 for the CD on Amazon. Only one left in stock. 2 used. $19.99. So mine's even older. Thomas Alexander. We All Stand Alone. This is not a common occurrence. Artist? You have an awesome stream if you want more viewers. No, thank you, bot. Sorry, bot. Sorry, bot. Apologies for that. Doink. Timed out. This is a very intriguing one. So Thomas Alexander here. I'm gonna have to do some more phone searches for this boy. So, this guy. I seem to be the only one with his collection. Which I looked it up before and I found a version of the cassette, which is weird. That it's gone now, because I just looked it up a month ago. I did find him somewhere on... I found his original... The like company. So what's the record company? It's Thomas Alexander Royalty Records. Thomas Alexander Royalty Records. 1994. So this guy's a local... Okay. It's one of... It's... This is worth showing you. This is relative information for me to be able to list it, because I need to figure out how high I can price these, because these are all factory sealed, which is what we like to see. So Canadian labels behind Canada's oldest country label, Royalty Records. So Royalty Records is a country label in Canada. So I could put Canadian country in the title for sure. Let's see if we can find Thomas. No Thomas in the article. What the hell? Okay. Thomas Alexander played last in 2022. Royalty Records. We've got their website. In 1988, it changed names to Royalty Records. Let's see if we can find it under here. Okay. Here we go. Ah, so this is where all the Greg Paul came from. Come on. Really? I did find his artists. Previous artists. Where's Thomas? Factor Canada. Thomas, I found you before. I found the digital release of this guy's song on their website. Where did it go? So we did play recently. He's got a phone number, supposedly. The Voice. Thomas. Well, actually, we kind of want that one open. Royalty Records. That is the right one. Tricky. Thomas Alexander. Well, we'll go to the actual Google instead of the DuckDuckGo. Alexander, We All Stand Alone. Apple Music. Label Store. Rate Your Music. Spotify. Bandcamp. So I'm going to chat tax for sure, but how greedy do we want to be? Music. We all stand along overview. YouTube, write your music. It's recognized by the Google machine. Oh, he passed away this year, huh? $11 for the digital download. This was what I was looking for. Okay, found it. Royalty Records does have it on their website, just hidden. Okay. Oh, that's definitely not the same guy. That is not the same guy. Okay, so he didn't pass away. Can't play too much of this because the YouTube gods. We'll give you this. Put B2. I want the speakers. We should be able to open this back up. This is a different guy. So I guess there's just a lot of name. Fair enough. Thomas Alexander. We all stand alone. He does have a YouTube channel. How many videos? 27 subs. Less subs than me. Wow. 4 years ago. Intriguing. More about this channel. Joined in 2012. Okay. So I'll get out of here. What does he sound like? Okay, so classic.
Peace of mind. Peace of mind.
This is buried in the website too, eh? So it's like country gospel.
Lonely lady looking out of your window. You're not sure what will happen tomorrow.
Yeah, it's country gospel then. Okay. Rare Canadian country gospel. This is SEO.
Oh, baby, what you got is everything I like. You got a smooth, smooth way that keeps me up all night.
All right. So smooth. So it's such a smooth way, eh? Okay. So we found this. So we're going to have to keep this part open. I mean, shit, maybe I want to add it to the Discogs record. And we'll keep this Amazon open. Used very good wheel standalone audio CD. Alright, fuck that. I'm fucking taking over this market then. Let's get that cracking. Alright, let's document Thomas Alexander here. Bruh, the one thing that's trippy that keeps happening is somehow my phone alarm keeps like going down to low volume. Maybe when I'm sleepy, like rather than hitting stop, I'm kind of like turning the volume channel down, but it fucked me over again last night. I gotta check it every single time pretty much now. And this camera, there's something going wrong with my batteries too. What the fuck? It's on its last legs probably, if I had to admit. This guy's getting pretty old. I'll try. I have another power block. I'm going to try to use a different power block with this bugger to charge them after, I think is what the move will be. I should have another cable that I pulled aside yesterday. I'm going to have to create that. Wrong one, wrong one. I'm going to have to write that down. We'll write it down for later. Because maybe I was using my modern phone charger in it. Maybe it's giving it too much juice and that's what's frying it. But either way, it's an old boy. Try other camera cable. Try other cam charge. All right. Let's get this bad boy prepped and documented. Okay, locked in. So funny that this collection, I guess this is going to be one of the big wins of it, right? Because there's no other ones available. I'm going to put them at $125 each, maybe? Who's paying $125 for an artist that they can't find, though? So maybe we'll make it just over $100. We'll do like $105. Yeah, that'll be the move. We'll make it $105. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 of them at $105. Even if they sit around for literal years, that's $800 right there. So Thomas Alexander, fucking A. Let's get them all lined up properly, and then you guys can enjoy the satisfying nature of this too. Okay, that was a fun find. I'm happy I did the research first, though, because either way, we would have had to look this up. Oh, I forgot to change the window, eh? That's what I forgot. So these guys. 8 Thomas Alexanders. So 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105. Bingo. All mint, factory sealed, 1994. So they're 20 years old, so that makes them technically vintage. And they're not listed anywhere else, which is exactly what we like to see. Also, everybody, again, I do simulcast, so if you're watching on the YouTube, I'm also on Kick and Twitch, and if you're interested in participating in the chat, definitely Twitch and Kick, way more active. A lot of my DGens are usually in my Twitch chat. I'm going to go double check. Let's see. Yeah, we had a couple people pop in today so far. So we got 8 Thomas Alexander. Now we're going to go with Aaron Hall, who I suspect is also another weird Canadian one. 1993, though. We'll take this, pack them back up. So we got Aaron Hall here now. Two. So now if anyone wants to look for a good old Thomas's vintage records, you gotta come to Bay. Yeah, I think I've probably been like juicing my camera batteries up with the wrong ampage, if I had to guess. Amperage is the word. I just had another USB-C cable, but my room's a fucking disaster. I'll find it after. So for later, it's a future Bailey problem. There we go, locked in. Aaron Hall, The Truth. Let's do a quick flip and check that. Why not? Flip that over. We're going to go, we'll give you the eBay focus. Aaron Hall, The Truth cassette. Aaron Hall, The Truth. New sealed, 1835. Still worth. Bought recently, this year too, so that's what we like to see. How many more we got? Is this one sealed? DJ's music/radio. Well, I can use that for later, so we'll leave this open too. Why not? Okay. Alright. This one should be popping. I did see that there's a bunch of others listed though, so that's the one downside. This one's definitely not going to be like a Thomas Alexander where I can set the market. But it's another example of, again, why I was so surprised that these were actually available in this pick that I found in the middle of a barn. So we've got Maze, classic 90s rapper. Just watching a whole documentary on Diddy versus 50 Cent, and Maze was most definitely involved in that. So we'll do Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, which I think, let's double check. As I said, I saw this one already has a couple available, but it wouldn't hurt to get ahead of it. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. That's a wild cover. Look at that. Back to basics. Back to basics. CD is $8. I swear I saw this one already though. Let's check Compedia. Maybe someone bought it. $27. This one's selling a lot. This is what we like to see, huh? So it's a different maze for sure. I thought it was the P. Diddy maze. It's definitely not the P. Diddy maze. Totally not the P. Diddy maze. I can admit that. Big L on my behalf. Quick Discogs. Quick Discogs. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. Back to basics. Beverly. Here we go. David Luke. Frankie Beverly's the engineer. Yeah, so it's a different maze. Is this Warner Bros? Here, I'll send you back to the main scene. Let's see what we got. We got maze, Warner Bros. 9-457. Yep, this one's it. Discogs, last sold $10. Again, factory sealed though. US 1993. Warner Brothers, Time Warner, Plant Studios. Laid back girl. Okay. Let's get a good photo in. Documentation. Bingo bango. We're at a pretty good spot there. Okay, locked in. Other side. Fantastic. Locked in. Thank you, chatbots. Thank you, chatbots. I've been slacking on that for ages, but I've been so focused on making money. I gotta get the chatbot stuff done. Two, three. Michael Wolf. 93. Dance hall piano? Oh, yeah, like normal dance hall, not that type of dance hall. eBay focus. Nope. Product focus. Bingo bango. Stream summary. Bingo bango. So this guy, probably another like $10 one, but we'll see. Maybe Michael Wolf is rare. Turn him around. Cool. This one has a UPC as well, which is always good. Locked in. And we've got sort of factory sealed ones now. These are all the ones that are like the plastic started to rip. So I can still sell them as new, but I admit that the thing's ripped a little bit. This is Alan Vega. Just a Million Dreams. 1985. Okay. Done. Next one, we have kind of sealed. So this one will be easy to copy because I already have a sealed version of them available in my store. So I'll make a second listing for cheaper. And this is the Royalty Records once again, but cool. Greg Paul, documented. What's this one? Boy, keep on pushing. Ready Records. Is it Boyo or Boyo? Boyo, keep on pushing. Let's do a quick double check. Boyo, keep on pushing. What is Boyo, keep on pushing? What do we got here? Boyo, keep on pushing. Okay. Okay. Boyo, keep on pushing. Type this shit into Discogs right quick. Boyo, keep on pushing. Drop that thing in here. This is mine, ER 4-043. $6. Mine's semi-sealed though, so I'll make it a quick $10. Locked in right here. Turn it up a little bit. Semi-factory sealed, sort of sealed. This one's actually properly sealed. This one's not ripped. Oh, it is ripped. Shit. Lee Fields. One I have heard of. Enough is enough. I don't have a year on it. This one will take more research as well. That's okay. Okay. Slap this down. Okay, take this, slam it in. Now what else do we got? We got Bet's Listening Party starring Jade. Giant. No year on this one. Okay. Last two to document. This one is Majesty Crush, Love 15, 1993 as well. Okay, last one to document. Simon F. Simon F. Gunn. Gunn and Simon F., I think. I don't know if it's Simon F. Gunn or Gunn and Simon F. 1985. Chrysalis Records. Man, so many tapes were produced in Scarborough, Toronto. Like, this is Vic Park. That's the area I grew up in. It's kind of crazy. Like, imagine what would have happened if all the manufacturing actually stayed local. See, 1985, manufactured in Canada by MCA Records, Victoria Park Ave, Willowdale. Like, that's legitimately the area I grew up in, which is trippy. All those, what happened to all that? That would have been a cool thing to have pride in. If anyone actually knew about it, you know what I mean? Okay. Cool. So use our case overall. Let you guys, and then this way I can also grab them while we do the documentation. But that's our cassette carrying case for the day, full of products. Pretty cool. I'm sure that there's a couple viewers here who wouldn't have seen what a cassette carrying case looks like. So you would have whipped this into your car so that you can like whip around with it and select whatever you want to play. I'm using it to store the sealed ones that I got. For next week again, I've already got an entire additional box of cassette tapes. So we're going to be rocking those out, see how they go. Ba-ba. Go back to the main scene here. I'm going to double check my windows. Bingo, bingo. Locked in. So again, it usually takes me about an hour to get through the cassettes, sometimes longer, because it takes a lot of details. As you guys already saw, some of these are hard to find, so that will also give me a little bit of a hassle, but we shall see how that ends up. Boy, I'll keep on pushing. I'm going to hit reset here. I'm just double checking the windows are good. No kick bots yet. For some reason, Kick is full of bots trying to offer you graphic design, of all things. It's like, no, I don't need your bot-supplied graphic design service. Alright, we're going to check my cell phone. Bingo, bingo. Everything, nothing's blowing up today, it seems. Nothing too crazy. I was posting stories earlier today, too. It's like, I'm in do or die mode. Things are working for me. I'm blessed for the viewers and supporters I do get. I just gotta like keep the grind going and not give up. It will take time either way. I just need to trust myself and trust the vision. And blech. I love being a small business owner / artist. Sometimes it's a great practice in patience and discipline. We double check there's no offers to send on eBay as we're here. Nope, we're cooking. And I highly doubt anyone would have bought anything in person considering that they just opened. And they don't be doing nothing for advertising, which is quite ridiculous. You'll notice that I stopped doing my shout-outs as much to the actual in-person retail location because of them. I do need to... I gotta get on my own Discord, and then I can join the other one that I was invited to. It's been literal months. That's totally my fault. The viewers that I made there stopped dropping in too, which is like, it's my fault. So So, actually, you know what we're going to write down too? We're going to do our Reddit promos. Reddit promo. Reddit promo. Post room. Deliver golf. Vid finish. Vid ad. Okay. Pepe's got a lot of work on his plate, and he's got to stay zoned in so that all of this doesn't blow up in his face. Alright, so, quick BRB. I won't even put a note. It's going to be 5 minutes. I'm going to fill up my water cup and go to the washroom. We'll be back. We'll finish the cassettes. Then after that, I'll be on to lunch break. I'm going to put on, I think, this Blue Jays World Series. I think we'll do sports. I also have a copy of The Grinch. So we could do The Grinch. But I think we're going to do baseball today. 60 minutes. Gives me an hour. 1992 World Series. Fucking why not, dog? Why not? Alright, quick BRB. Yeah. Whoop. Here we go. Scoot that in. Okay. Main scene? Main scene? Where's my main scene? My main camera always is the one that struggles to load up. Like, wow, annoying. Double check that nothing's blowing up. Seems like we're good. Cool. Flip this over. Go here. Go here. Go here. Man, it's just crazy. I have to do a story about it later. But all of the nonprofits that I worked for previously, each one of the nonprofits have all fallen apart in some capacity. And it's very intriguing in terms of like, how do I word it? So each one of the nonprofits I worked for previously have all blown up in some capacity. And each one of them, as a manager there, I was able to identify what was going to happen. In no particular order. One was inability to adjust to the times, and then it became a mismanagement of funds because they didn't relate to their target audience. Another one was just complete nepotism. They were supporting individuals that were not qualified for the job, or at least didn't care enough about it to put in the effort, and they're getting paid tens of thousands of dollars to just F off. And then the other one literally caught a bajillion cases because they never stopped to reset and consider their target audience. They just kept barreling forward, and it ended up offending and hurting them more. And it's just a trip. It's a big trip to be able to like look back and think like, oh shit, I was right there. To me, it was like, it's a big reminder that the nonprofit industry itself suffers from a lot of the same issues of bureaucratic greed and lag and ego, and destroying it from the inside, because it's a lot of people in powerful positions that don't admit to their faults for such a long time that it eventually rots the entire business structure from its very foundation. And man, I'm seeing a lot of examples of that in all types of business lately. So I'm trying to keep that top of mind as I build mine. And it's like the other thing when relating to the nonprofit industry is like, I'm trying to not let it get to my head in terms of a I was right way, but it's reinforcing to see that, wow, I was able to internally identify the flaws that eventually led to the dismantling of these nonprofit businesses. And now I don't want to say they all ran completely into the ground, but if you're talking about putting the cause first as the primary goal, each one that I worked for has utterly missed that mark, and they're either operating in a way that just barely keeps the business up on stilts, or it has fallen apart. So it's validating of my ability to understand internal communications and how integral they are to operating on such a large scale, that where you're taking in millions of dollars and you still fumbled the bag. But who am I? I'm just a kid on the internet. All right. You know what I didn't do? I gotta upload the photos to the computer. And we can do that together, y'all. Check this out. So then this evening I have another, so we got like 11 to 12 cassettes done. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces there. I've got bigger things in my trunk, so we should be able to do another 20-ish. I should squish in another eBay stream next week just to make sure that I've got enough content being listed on a consistent basis. Gotta keep them analytics running. I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday out of the warehouse space that I'm going to be working with my buddy out of. So I'm very excited to show what that vision is going to look like. I think there's a high potential for success there, but it is also another risk. Let's see if we're able to pull off. Nope, not a shortcut. Pull off starting something from the ground up once again. This homie does have experience working in an auction house previously. I've been building up my experience operating this eBay store for some years now. So I think it's something that with enough collaborative effort, it can be pulled off. But it's never going to be easy. And I don't have grandiose visions of it being necessarily a tens of thousands of dollars business right off the go. But if the train can get started, and then it's an actual consistent set income, that makes this less of a gamble when it comes to success. And there could be viable income trust, viable projections for income for the entire year. But now we're getting too deep into it. So again, if you're just tuning in, I do simulcast. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Most of my DGens, when they are in the chat, are usually chit-chatting on the Twitch account. I do have Kick. Kick is rather slow. I only get bots on Kick. I definitely am sus of Kick. Everyone always says people are view botting there. It really does start to feel like people are view botting there. But hey, you didn't hear it from me. And then YouTube, no complaints, no complaints. A lot of the videos do get great additional residual views. It just seems like YouTube streaming doesn't have people exploring to find new things on it is the issue, right? That's from PR Boy. It's almost like an accessory media format, right? So it's really still beneficial for me to populate my channel because the back-end analytics like to see that you're keeping it busy, but big but it doesn't really get you new viewers per se, which is kind of what you would ideally want out of these platforms and why it gets trippy when you're at my ground level building a new channel. But again, finally the YouTube robots are recognizing what I do and feeding my stuff to new people, which I do feel blessed for. So we switch to eBay focus, slam this thing down. And then we do our typical thing where we set up our first ad with everything that's necessary. Then we go back and duplicate it, and I start inserting the photos and doing the titles from there. So in this case, actually we're going to hit done. Go cassettes. Cassettes. Save and close. Edit. Specific, it is a cassette. It is multicolor. This was the issue I should have been doing before. Condition, inlay, case type, jewel case, language, English. Producer, instrument, runtime, catalog number, unit quantity, unit type. I think I've got everything. I was putting mint on all of them, but is that worth it? I don't think so. Most of them are albums. Or near mint. Near mint. Near mint or mint. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Brand new. Item template. More detailed manage. Can I manage this? Because I found an error in here. Please feel more than comfortable to ask any questions. Please remember this is a vintage item. There may be small imperfections from age or flaws. Questions that I have not noticed. Please review all pictures carefully. I am happy to provide combined shipping with the purchase of multiple items. For local buyers, please contact me prior to purchasing in order to avoid shipping costs. Due to risks of damage, I only used tracked package shipping. If there are any concerns about an item you are interested in, contact me before purchasing. I will give you a shipping quote. Please provide a phone number for customs in order for me to print a shipping label. All shipping is final shipping from Canada. Because then this way I just have a set template. I can just like drop in the shipping template that I need, and then it's set for all of my items. Now, I mean, I could do the HTML coding like the old school eBay stores do at times, but I just don't find it really worth my time. But $12.99 shipping. It was like 105 grams, I think. And then size-wise, I would say it's about 16 by like 18. What's that? 18 by 14 by 4. Just in case I gotta pad them up. Nah, we'll do 3. We got 2. We got both our shipping methods: regular parcel, expedited. USA regular, expedited, same with international, local pickups accepted. And since they're the cassettes and I want to get them moving, we're going to give them 7%, but I usually do a way lower ad rate. So then done. So then you'll see it's already set up for the items that I'm going to input. I copy that listing 11 times. Bam. Does it automatically for me in this batch loader. From my research, I found that back in the day, shout out to Ash Ketchum. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Man, you must have fought for that handle. Holy crap, Ash Ketchum. There must have been a grind. I'm surprised I was available. There's no way. Ash Ketchum, 2021. How'd you make that in 2021? No one had Ash Ketchum? I'm wild surprised at that. I gotta write down a note too so I don't forget calendar-wise. I must do my viewer reward shit. Oh, it's not spelled right? Plan viewer crap for stream. That also, and thank you for the follow. It also did make me realize that my Twitch alerts aren't working. What the hell? I thought they were. Supposedly not. And I need to get ahead of that for my streams next week. So appreciate the follow for like 2 different reasons here. Holy crap. I'm like, yeah, why didn't it didn't ding for me? But how do you actually spell Ash Ketchum? That's crazy then. Either way, proper title, proper title. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for dropping in. You've been doing, you're one of the kinder fellows on the interwebs who like to explore to see new streaming creators, I presume. So what I'm doing is I operate an eBay store where I buy and sell vintage and collectibles. I also do have an in-person vending location. And we went through the first half of this stream. I've been documenting these cassette tapes that I have from a batch of like 600 to 800. I actually found a whole bunch from like the 90s and 80s that were factory sealed. So I'm just running through these first. And then I'm going to take a midday break to get lunch. I'm going to keep stream running. I'm going to put a tape on, a VHS tape. And then we'll come back after lunch. I'm going to edit some videos. I got to make an advertisement for my business. And then I'm going to do another like 12, 15 items. In the other side of my room, I have some like documents and other stuff prepared. And we're going to document them over there. I can bring my webcam over there as well. And then we'll come back and do the same process that I'm at right now, which is where I start to set up the actual items. This cassette tape that I found, I seem to be the only one with a batch of them. So it's Thomas Alexander. He's a Canadian country gospel singer. And I'm excited to see what becomes of it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Do you stream, Ash? I just feel so weird referring to you as that. Do any streaming yourself? Content creation? So this guy is, next one is Aaron Hall. Aaron. Yeah, we got Aaron here. We have 2 Aarons. And I like to make my listings in a format that as you cycle through them, it feels very organic. So you go like from the front to the back to the side, and it brings you right back to the front. You only indulge. You the type, you second screen monitor type, or do you use it as a replacement for television? That's what always makes me curious to ask new viewers. Because I'm super supportive of people who just like second screen content. That's why I've really worked on like being the co-working tag guy. Because I myself, I'm too busy doing all the stuff to keep this business running to like sit down and just watch a streamer all day. So I totally get it, and I'm very supportive of being the second screen content. I don't need your undivided attention all day long, you know what I mean? I feel like it's a bit egotistical if you're getting mad at your audience to be just the main screen content all day. Second screen, yeah, good, good. Good, I don't look like a prick with my evaluation. So this one was Maze. I thought it was the rapper Maze, but I think I'm wrong. It's a Maze with Frankie Beverly, and Frankie Beverly seems to be a jazz conductor of some sort. I have this one pulled up on Discogs over here. Funk slash soul. I really thought it was like rapper Maze, like Diddy rapper Maze, but totally wrong. Either way, the fact that these are factory sealed, we're doing pretty okay. I'm also going to open a link to my store right here, so we're set up. Do you typically scroll around the just chatting section or the art section, or where do you find new creators then? So we got those Maze ones set up. After that, we're going to Michael Wolf. Loading in. Michael Wolf set up. But either way, no matter. I think you know if you're big on the Twitch how much just sending a follow helps out. So mad grateful, mad grateful. Twitch alerts is alarming though. What the hell? Got to deal with that fucking ASAP. I do simulcast, so I'm also on Twitch and Kick. Twitch and Kick and YouTube. Sorry, my brain broke a little bit there. I've got this Restream chatbot set up for the simulcasting software, so it at least drops the links in the chat, which is good enough. But I need a system so that I have each one of the platforms with a separate chatbot, because this isn't. It's acceptable, but it's definitely not good enough to create retention, to like create retention interactivity per se. A lot of these cassette tapes are like weird local Canada ones too, so it makes them rare because no one else has them, but I need to be patient enough to sit on them. Since you only popped in at this part too, here, let me show you. We'll go over right here. That's the batch that I did today. So we got a whole lot of them. It's only coming out to 12 lots on the eBay store though today. Love Will. Boyo. Boyo. Slap this on the end. Save and next. Boyo. Enough is Enough, Lee Fields. Lee Fields is popular, but the thing is it might be overproduced, so we'll see. We shall see. Sometimes the notable names is not a good thing. The notable names means that the cassette tape was produced quite a bit. Iconic hairstyle, though. I think this one's from 1985 as well. So usually 80s cassettes do much better for me. Bets with Jade listening party. Save and next. 10 out of 12. We're on to Majesty Crush. Bop, bop. Then we got Simon F. Gunn, which will be an interesting Google. I have to look up. I don't know if it's like Simon F. and Gunn or if it's Simon F. Gunn. That's the part I'm going to have to. It's going to take me a second to figure out. Is that it? I thought I had one more. I guess not. It's okay. Because I think I'll leave this batch open for after and we'll just do one big draft sheet instead for this round. Save and close. They're all in cassettes. So in this one first, we got the Thomas Alexander. The rare one. That on Amazon the CD is $99 and there's only one in stock. The answer is yes. No, these are all just the MP3s. Yeah. Let me double check one last time that it doesn't come up on eBay, and then otherwise I think I'm about to chat tax a little bit. Thomas Alexander. We all stand alone. All stand alone. Yeah, no, nothing. Trippy. Trippy, trippy. Trippy, trippy. Where you at? Very surprising. Good for me. I'm going to list, since these are factory sealed cassettes and they're older than that CD, we're going to chat tax a little bit. Okay. Steal the title from my page off of any one of them. Let's copy. I thought I closed my listing sheet, which could have been bad. Sealed. 1994. Thomas Alexander. We all stand alone. We all stand alone. Cassette 1994. Royalty Records. Sealed rare. We'll make this guy 104.99. Fantastic, fantastic. Thomas Alexander, We All Stand Alone. Sealed rare. Okay, so next one, Aaron Hall. The Truth cassette. Aaron Hall, The Truth. I'm taking this out. This is going to be a pain in the ass, and I'm on the eBay window, so fuck y'all for a second. I'll just pull them out as I go. Aaron Hall, The Truth. Does this have the details? Yes, it does, and this is what we like to see. So, Aaron Hall, The Truth. $1993. Cassette. I think this is a Warner Bros. MCA. MCA Records. And this guy, Aaron Hall, The Truth. Cassette tape, US $9.99. So I can go around the similar pricing. So I'm gonna make it like $13.99. Thank you, chatbot. Thank you, chatbot. Sorry, I was just saying I need to replace you and get you some more friends, but sadly we do. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. Beverly, The Truth. Back to basics. Warner Bros. So this one I did look up. Maze Back to Basics. Two. Thomas Alexander. We have, oh my god, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Throwing shit. Oh my god, I'm a klutz today. Causing me anxiety. Holy shit. Means Back to Basics, 2 CD, 23 tracks. Get the fuck back in my ears here. Okay, thank you. $9. We're gonna make it. Yeah, let's leave it at the $12.99. Good estimate, baby. Michael Wolf, Columbia. Michael Wolf. Columbia 19. Michael Wolf, Columbia 1993. Michael Wolf, Columbia 1993 cassette. Bingo bango. Just double checking some of my other windows since I am a simulcasting boy. good. We're good. We're good. Um. Two Fs. Okay. Discogs is probably going to be our friend here. Let's do Michael Wolf Cassette and see what comes up. Nothing, okay. Not a bad problem. Michael Wolf. Okay, we got it. That's what we like to see. Cassette Columbia, this is it. Never sold. Jazz reggae, smooth jazz. So we'll make them $10. Michael Wolf. Oh, fuck you. Michael Wolf. Self-titled. Cassette, 1993. What's the record label? Columbia. $9.99. Alan Vega, Just a Million Dreams. Alan Vega, Just a Million Dreams. Lots of LPs. Cool looking one too. I like. Oh, remastered is the yellow one. Completed items. So this is kind of rare. I'm going to put it at $40. I'll chat tax it a bit. I won't get too greedy, though. Probably going to be another Discog look. Alan Vega, Just a Million Dreams. Why not copy and paste to make my life easier? Bingo. Just a Million Dreams. $29.99. Let's make it $29. Let's not make it too inaccessible. Alan Vega, Just a Million Dreams. Electra. 1985. Electra. Semi-sealed. Sort of. Cool. Hola, Dora. How you doing, man? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? I'd be good. Tired. Keeping the hopes up, but feeling the pressures of the work life. We got a new follower here today. All my analytics are working with stuff. I just need to be a patient boy, you know what I mean? But Greg Paul. Trying to hold the shit together, bro. It's do or die months for Bebe. Oh, I don't have this Greg Paul one in here. I swore I did. Okay. If they're still watching, they're in lurk mode. If not, I think they disappeared. Funny enough, it was Ash Ketchum followed me. But you feeling better, though? Because I know... I know you were sick there for a bit. Sorry, brain processing. I was trying to decide which window to go to. Greg, Paul, Love, Will. Oh, my leggy. Wah. Here it is. Here we are. I do have it. I thought I had it pulled up earlier. That's why I had to do a little bit of brain thinking. I'm like, what the fuck? I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, big boy. 1994. Are you well? You well? You did the self-care moves? It's always the toughest part. RRI-400. Okay. Love Will. This guy, I'll make him cheaper. We'll make him $49.99. Greg, Paul, Love Will. $19.94. Royalty Records. Sort of sealed. Rare. Canada. There's two of them. Hello, Josa_Fiend. Nice to hear from you. I do simulcast, so just so you know, I'm also on the Twitch and the Kick. Although my chatbot doesn't relay to Kick, we can see you on all the other platforms. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you. How you doing today? We got Boyo coming up next, and I just dug this one out. Yeah, I seen you also, Aleem. I seen you liked my message, so let me know if you're rolling through to either of the dates. Well, I guess tomorrow. Yeah, fuck. Boyo, I got it pulled up here. Ready Records. That's probably one of my favorite titles for a record label. I like Ready Records. It feels dope. boyo. Keep on pushing. When was it made? 1984. Boyo. Keep on pushing. Perfect timing for Bailey's motivation. Keep on pushing. 1984. Ready Records. Ready Records. Sort of sealed. And this guy, because I have the eBay's 414, but there's no other copies. So I'm still going to chat tax, but we're going to make it $21.99. We're going to make it a fair chat tax. But yes, nice to hear from you, Joseph underscore Fiend. I'm hoping you're not a chat bot. I will say that your picture is sus. It makes it look like you might be a chat bot. No offense. No offense. Lee Fields, enough is enough. Lee Fields, enough is enough. Lee Fields, enough is enough. Popular artist, probably overproduced. Cassette. No Lee Fields cassette. Did you find any more friends for Friday? This Friday we have Raza. Like past Friday? No, past Friday was just me and Sensei like the last time we went and you bailed. Today we have Raza and his homie Mac coming. And I can let him know that you're coming too. Apparently Raza did relay it to Panda, but you know how Panda is, so I'm not banking on it. Yeah, remember you weren't feeling well? You were just feeling a little bit of you were getting sick and also feeling anxious? Which is fine. No judgments in that, just reminding. So I can sort of chat text. The CD seems to be going for a lot. Let's double check the... Enough is enough. We'll do completed items. I think it was 2 weeks ago, if I'm correct. If I'm correct, it was 2 weeks ago, but could be off. But I'm pretty sure it was 2 weeks ago. So then CD, someone paid 27. I'll do $29.99. And we'll the chat tax. We'll do the chat tax. So $31.99. Someone can bid me down. $93. Like it wasn't this past Friday. I think it was 2 Fridays ago. You know what I mean? Let me just double check that Josephine didn't say something I missed it. Nope, no Josephine note. Lee Fields, enough is enough. I'm starting. Someone's using like wait. I guess there's AI and stuff, but it definitely there's way more advanced chatbots now that I'd be getting from Kick, where they slightly respond to you. So either they've got someone in India or Nigeria watching it, so that they can actually like respond and then sell you on something, or it's an AI and it's listening and then responding. Not sure. Not sure. I think it might be a little bit of both, that it's like a chatbot that automatically goes out, it puts out all the leads, and then if it sees someone respond, then the real guy comes in and drops the ad in. But, yeah, whatever. Bet's listening party, Jade. This is going to be a hard one to find, I think. Bet's listening party, Jade. Oh! Way easier than I thought. Completed? Nope, no one's bought it, though. Oh, it's fucking... Let me reread that. God, I don't think BET was around then. Is it like BET, the television channel? Yeah, Rockefeller Plaza. Okay, it might be BET. I might have... There's no BET logo, though. Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. Okay, so it's BET. That was kind of silly of me. I was like wondering what the fuck is Bet's this entire time. Do you come across vinyls? Yes, I do. But I tend not to hoard too many. I've got stacks for myself, and I've been debating, like, the ones I don't want, I'll start putting into my stall. But none that are worth putting to the eBay. Some that would be worth it, I could maybe sell for $5 at my in-person location, but... Okay, I can steal this info. 93 as well. BET's listening party. BET's listening party. Jade. Giant. She did a song with Timbaland. It blew up and that was it. We have the Jade single. Well, your bros do. Not too surprised at that. This guy has his listed for 20, so Canadian. We'll list mine for $26, so we'll do $25.99. $25.99. Majesty Crush is our next one. Yeah, I felt a little dumb. Of course, it's BET's listening party. Fucking fool. But Timbaland, really, yeah, he worked with like quite a bit. I was watching this documentary on 50 Cent's haunting of Diddy for the 20 years that he was around. It was very interesting, actually. Especially in hindsight. You watch some of these old... The guy doing the doc, like you go through all the 50s old lyrics and all his old videos, like even window shopping, he's like dropping hints like of how fucked up Diddy is the entire time. And then it just seemed like another lyric, but now yo bro, we gotta go check out somewhere someday. I found a Fran's Diner in Toronto. Oh yeah, it's a franchise, bro. Fran's Diner is a big franchise. Good little date night set up too. Sometimes if I don't know where to take a date, I'll take them to Fran's Diner. The food's not bad. It's a good variety too. That's why I say good date night, because then you can deal with anybody's pickiness. I got like burgers and pastas and everything. So if you got someone who's indecisive, then you're like, here, we're going to this. We're going to Fran's. I think there's like 3 or 4 Fran's locations. Took a black girl there once on a date. Backfired terribly. I got called extra white. I was like, bro, I just thought it would be cute to like take you to a diner. And it was like, nope, didn't work. Bad idea. Bad call. Yeah, it was a big L. It is what it is. I thought it'd be like, oh, we can go to I was trying to do that picky thing, right? I was trying to like, oh, this way you can have whatever you want, right? Whether it's a burger, salad, or something light. But then she was like, this is super Caucasian and uncomfortable. Is this the type of place you eat? I'm like, well, not all the time, but I thought it was a good move. And evidently it wasn't a good move. Bad move. Bad move. Dolly Records. And this one, we'll add a little bit of chat text, but we're not going to get too spicy with it. And then, yeah, probably about 20 more minutes of this listing. Again, we're going to put on a tape. I think today I'm going to go back to baseball. I'm going to put on a baseball tape. And then I'm going to come back and I have to edit video. So we're going to hang out as I edit an ad for my Bazaar stall. Should be able to get it most of the way done. If I've got the creative juices, I would love to finish it off. Pause. Okay, and this was the weird one I have to look up. Is it Simon F. End Gun or Simon F. Gun? Majesty Crush. I gotta put this in on Discogs too, because this will make my life easier. Agua. Oh, it's shoegaze. Oh, and it's expensive. Jesus, good thing I checked. 2 copies from $75. Jesus, good thing I took the time to check. Holy fuck. Okay, let's raise that price. $69.99. Portishead, dope. I love how hip hop the Rocky is. Was Portishead part of Majesty Crush? Am I wrong there? Where did you get to Portishead? Who brought up Portishead? No disrespect. Who brought up Portishead? I'm confused by that. Yeah, shoegaze is also like something you were seeing before, but it must have been in one of the searches, I guess. But these Majesty Crush guys, like punk rock, alt rock, shoegaze, those punk guys pay a lot of money for old band t-shirts, all that type of shit, so that's where that one's getting marked up from. And this last one is the Simon F. Gun. Is that just it? Is there no title? Simon F. Gun. Shoegaze is kind of like, you would like shoegaze. Shoegaze as a genre is your energy of music. Here, I won't play too much of it so that the YouTube gods don't get mad at me, but let's figure out this. Let's look at this together. The YouTube gods could get pissed at this one, so we gotta be careful. Make sure I've got my audio turned off on my YouTube version so we don't cause a big ass echo. We'll unmute this. So this is off.
Want to become an amazing content creator? You should use motion.
No, I don't. Shoegaze should be an energy that you're okay with, though.
Seems like your boyfriend right there.
that's what I thought. Not surprised. It's the energy I would have expected. And this I've got Simon F. Gunn. Okay, the album's Gunn. Thank you for answering this, eBay. I was fucking so lost. $1985. This one has a different print run than mine, though. Yeah, that's like its signature, though, so I guess then we're off. Then I forgot about, like, you being Mr. Producer as well, so that's... Maybe I will take that one back, because that's the, like, the signature sound of it is the heavy distortion. Like mad pedals. 1985. This one has a totally different. So I'll make this $20. Let's not get too crazy with the chat tax. We'll add the chat tax. We'll make it 22. That'll be the chat tax we had. So $21.99. We're gonna go Simon F. Gunn. Chrysalis 1985. Simon F. Gunn. Chrysalis Records. Yeah. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense that it wouldn't work out for you. And that's not your vibe. Whew. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 to 25 cassettes listed in 2 hours. I gotta do all the background details right now, so we're gonna hop on that. I'm gonna get those done. We put on the fucking baseball tape for the day so we could get a breather. That was a fun exploration, though. Thank you for prompting that, monsieur. Let's double check. Did Joseph_Fiend notice she just dipped? I think I called her out too hard. They called out Josephine on Kick too hard. They dipped right away. Kick. Kick is empty, as per always. Wow. Jim Boy is tired. Wow. You got a Bezos ad on the Twitch. Bezos is about to force you to watch an ad in a minute. I'll do my best for tomorrow. It's up to you, dog. He'll be there from 5 to 9, as always. 5 to 9. All right? Same. Let's check the phone notes before I keep going. All right. Yeah. Ad starts in 30 seconds. And yeah, you got to sub to Bebe, and you get to you get to do the ad-free viewing experience. Big stutter there. Holy shit, misfire the electrons right there. Super stutter. All right. Now's the hard part. Yes, sir. Most people who are like active on Twitch know that they've got Twitch Prime subs, but you are right. You are right. Maybe for the other people, I am simulcasting. So if you're on YouTube and you want to come over and watch me on Twitch, and you have a Prime account, don't be afraid to use that Prime account, bro. So fair enough, fair enough. Maybe I'm being too gentle with it, so I appreciate the prompt. Oh, I do have a UPC on this bad boy. 077788094384. What? I hate that about it. I wish I could like input more. And you can use your Prime account for free Twitch subs. Yes, you are. Correct. Appreciate your salesmanship. Don't be afraid to leave my window open just for you, big boy. Give me that free view. This guy, he is country gospel. $1990s country. Country blues, cowboy country. Yeah, we'll go country blues. Record label, Royalty Records. Edition, I don't know. Release year, 1994. Bingo. Case type, jewel case. Near mint. Canada. Era. 90s. Runtime, don't care. Catalog number. Copy. Catalog number. Pop. Brand new. 104.99. 8 of them. Tick. Locked in. Done. Aaron Hall, The Truth. Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall. The Truth. Paste that. R&B, Cassette. Aaron Hall. The Truth. Hey, 90s R&B. Yeah, I saw a lot of listings for his stuff. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. 3 months. Oh, you've been subscribed for 3 months. Fuck yeah. I noticed today there should be alerts. Shit should be popping up on screen, but clearly it's not working. So I gotta fix that for the weekend. So I'm gonna be at Buddy's new set. So I want that. I want to have the notifications go off. Stream summary. But I appreciate it. Thank you. 3 months in a row. I might even have to update. Nope. Aaron Hall, R&B. R&B and soul, and we'll put 1990s as the other tag. Record label, MCA. Release year, 94, 93. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, regardless, sir. Appreciate support of all types. Did my little story about it today. I gotta fucking grind the next month or two. It's go time. I'm at the line. I gotta fucking pull it together. It's getting close. Let me steal the catalog number from the other guy. Thank you. Contemporary R&B, thank you. I got 2 Aaron Halls as well. Maze and Frankie Beverly. Let's see, this one should have a UPC, so let's see if it pops up. It does have a UPC, so let's see if eBay has the UPC set up. 0093245297443. Yep. Continue. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. Back to basics. Funk Show. Contemporary R&B. Warner Bros. $1993. United States. Era 1990s. Copy. Catalog number, paste, get that in here. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, good, I caught that. Michael Wolff, self-titled. Michael Wolff, self-titled. Not worth so much, unfortunately. I thought it was going to be a W because it seemed rare, but that's fine. 0074645713243. Hey. Continue. I love that it says it sees the sealed in the title and it's like artist name Seal. It's kind of ridiculous. Release title self-titled. What genre of music are you? Jazz, reggae, smooth jazz. Jazz, reggae, smooth jazz. I guess it would be smooth reggae too. I may as well add the tag. Thank you, chatbot. Thank you, chatbot. I know we're gonna have your older brothers come in later this week. I need new chatbots to do your service. So I appreciate your hard work while you're still here. And I'm talking to robots, but that's okay. Colombia. I just put the year in here. 1993. This is the slowest part of the hustle. This one was made in Canada or the States. The States. So a lot of these cassettes used to be made in Canada and Toronto and New York, which is crazy, which makes sense. Those, talking about shipping routes, those are probably the closest to each other. Instrument conductor, runtime, catalog number. What's my catalog number? Let's just steal it from here. Done. Okay, we're halfway through now. We're halfway through. We now have Alan Vega. Alan Vega, just a million dreams. Okay. 00755960434. 00755960434. Okay. Alan Vega. Genre, electronic synth pop. Synth pop, record label, Electra. Electra edition release year would have been 85. 1985. Show more. Region manufacturers. This one made in Canada. This one was made in Canada. Back in Scarborough again. Era 80s. Runtime, don't know. Catalog number, we're cheating. I have a different catalog number. Nine 60434. Okay, whatever. Close enough. We're gonna copy that one. We'll roll her over. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. We are simulcasting, so I am sorry. I just YouTubed Alan Vega. He's like a not so sure version of Elvis. I wonder why it's labeled as electronic then. It was big in the UK. There's a lot of records of Alan Vega that were listed for money, so that is also intriguing to me. I guess it's classic for that era, too. That was like British music of that era. Now we're on the rare Canadian one, which definitely will not have a UPC. It recognizes this is We got Greg Paul here next. Greg Paul. Greg Paul. Royalty Records. Printed in Canada. I'll put in his UPC, but I don't think it's worth it, but we'll see. We shall see, we shall see. Okay, British, yeah. Alan Vega had a whole bunch of listings. Some of the British import ones were way more expensive. This one that was made in Canada was like mid. 0777880933543. Oh, but it saved it this time? It never... What the fuck? Alright, whatever. It wants to save it this time. Love Will. Folk. Folk. What is world and country? So folk and country. Country. World. Royalty Records. Release year 1994. Yeah, British music of that certain era does really like stand very consistent sound style. That's not well put. It's got like a certain swag to it, if you want to put it in those terms. Runtime catalog number for Greg Paul, and I'm one of the only carriers of Greg Paul. Let's make sure. RRI. See, I've actually got a different one. 400. Catalog number 400. Era 90s. I got Trailer Park Boys on in the background in my headphone. I always, for the early season when Bubbles is collecting carts is always so fucking funny, man. Okay, Boyo, and we've got on to the last 5. And my timing was about right. I am still, these guys aren't the quickest. Boyo. Boyo, keep on pushing. It always thinks artist seal is reggae. Reggae. In the live video of Alan Vega, he was super stoned and barely opened his mouth, hence not so sure of the Elvis comment, but yeah, he was perhaps just on that crank again. Yeah, indicative of that era. And howdy howdy, Jane Warkov 1. Howdy howdy makes me feel more likely that you're not a chatbot trying to sell me graphic design. Seem like a real person at the very least here. I do simulcast, so I'm on the YouTube and the Twitch. So you may not see all the chats on your kick end, but your chats do get relayed to all the other people. Just so you know. Record label. Ready Records. What? I've seen so many. Ready Records isn't a common one. I be doing good. I be doing good. How are you, Jane? Again, hoping you're a real person. I would appreciate if you're a real person. If you come out with an ad to get graphic design or extra followers, then I'm going to be disappointed. Prove me right. Prove me right. Prove me you're a person. I want to see it. Made in Canada. Again. Can't believe it's not mentioned more often. 84. Runtime catalog number. Hi, Jane. My chat says hi, Jane. Okay, 4. Leaf Fields. That looks like Jane ain't living up to the real human reality we were looking for, unfortunately. Looks like we got an L with Jane. Big L for Jane. Leaf Fields, Leaf Fields, Leaf Fields. Leaf Fields. Enough is enough. Let's try his UPC. Leaf Fields is much more likely to have a functional UPC. 0097947205148. Sorry, everybody. I am dyslexic, so if I'm doing the UPC codes, and there is one, I have to be a little bit more. I gotta repeat it out loud to make sure the numbers don't get all jumbled up. Ace Records. Enough is enough. What's your genre? Give me your genre. Funk. Funk and then R&B and soul. Funk. R&B. Done. Funk. Yeah, we'll leave that. 93. Yeah, Jane failed us. And thank you for sticking around, Aleem. I thought you were going to head out. Country and region. I think this one's also made in Canada. Doesn't say. Oh. Cassette. Doesn't say where it's made. Unknown. Era. 90s. Catalog number. All right. Locked in. Thank you, Lee. Done. It's 1:34, so timing for real life outside of stream is perfect, actually. Yeah, it could be a couple things. Sometimes that's like reaching over your head. That's from the gym. That's why I've been working on that. You saw me doing the tough guy workouts on my Instagram story, is actually to relieve that pain. It means you need to work on your neck and your traps. But you have to be really gentle with that, boy. Focus on do some arm pulls, stretch this, stand against a wall and pull it out like that. And then another one is the head down and pull your head down. But not pull, wrong term. let your body weight gently add some stretch to it. Don't pull. Oh man, I know every job has a bad part, so I try not to whine too much, but I bluff this part. Yeah, so it's like really what it's one of those things where that muscle gets pulled because the other muscles around it are not in the right spot, so it like not strong enough, so it takes on too much more strain than it should be. So that's like the top muscles here and the muscles that help your arms do this. So you could have either been like you pulled it reaching up at something, or you could have been like bent over with your shoulder blades out and pulling something like this. If you're pulling like that, it would pull that same place in the middle of your back. But I babble. Hopefully the pro tips help a little bit. Artist Jade. Genre, R&B, and then contemporary R&B. Contemporary. Ah, fuck, they do help. So basically slouching. Yep, it is a slouching. That's why, because you know I slouch a lot too. So that's why kind of, because your shoulder blades, you want to focus on the good posture, because otherwise the shoulder blades coming in like that or pull on that middle spot. So posture helps / getting jacked. The more working on your shoulders, the neck, and the other stuff will make it less likely that that will pull, because it's able to like reinforce that. It's one of those, like if they're not strong enough, then it distributes the weight to that part and pinches. That one is you got to be patient though. Do those gentle stretches. Gently stretch it once to twice a day. Considering it's a strain, you could do some sort of heating pad on your back or something, but it's not. It's the opposite of ice. You want to apply heat. Hot shower, stand under the hot shower with that spot for a little bit, and it will help release the tension. But you got to be gentle. That's one of the harder ones. That can, it will take a while. Not necessarily forever, but minimum a week, I would say, if you just did it. What's your code? Catalog number 9 space 245 20-4. Locked in. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. That one has happened to me a couple times. As I get, that's one of the spots that my body's weak as well. So that's my big, you gotta be gentle. If you try to force it, it'll just be hurt for longer. It won't necessarily get worse than where it's at, but the more you try to force it to be healed, it will just persist. I try to work the other, like, I kind of like try to focus on getting your shoulders as straight as possible. You look like a douche because you're doing like, I'm very like, you feel like you're pumping your chest out, and then you can like lean your neck to one side gently, lean your neck to the other side gently, and then focusing on like pinching these shoulders down, because then that evens out what I was just explaining. Like that, pinching these shoulders down will put it in the position that it should be taking the pressure off of that sore spot in your back. But Hashtag not medical advice if it's your first time watching this, either on YouTube or Kick. So that's two. We had Jane and Josephine, both fake people. We lost to Jane and we lost to Josephine. Disappointing. Disappointing. Zero 7 3 7 0 4 6 1 4 8 8 4 6. A. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear, man. That's like just as shitty as my lower back. It's one of the really shitty ones. That's the doing like yoga style stretches will help reinforce it overall. But that's actually like you push-ups at home even once it's healed. Once it's healed, wait until it's healed. But even like push-ups, that's the similar motion, will help reinforce if you don't want to get like a gym exercise. Simon F. Gunn, no UPC. All right, it's a good amount of products added. Electronic rock. New wave. '80s punk. Supposedly. Record label. We're almost done. We're almost done. '85. CH. Done. All right. Woo. Okay. It's 11 listings, about 25 cassettes. Probably won't sell right away, but well worth it. I got some rare ones. This Thomas Alexander one is gonna do some cooking for me, so it's well worth it. It's well worth it. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, you made me start thinking about how sore I am because I just got my gym cycle started again. So that exact spot, like all here, top of my back. Oh man, because I have to keep that straight because otherwise I do curl in too. So it's like the fucking doing this. I did my stretches before stream today though because I knew I would be sore. I wanted to sauna. If I get done in time today, I'm gonna go to the sauna after. But I am a busy fucking boy, so maybe I'll squish a sauna in tomorrow morning. I don't know. Tough call, tough call. Sauna tomorrow morning would be nice. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll sauna after. We'll see. I already got a little. It just takes me a little bit of work to get and get the definition back a little bit. I'm not even trying to flex. But let's stop talking about my muscles and get back to the work. I can make overnight oats tomorrow, and that would probably save me that time that I need. Maybe we'll do that. I'm going to end up going for a walk later, right after this in a second. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to go for a walk. I get a breathing time. I'm going to take about like 20-30 minutes of my own time breathing. Got to cut my cat nails. Cat nails need cut. And then I'm going to make food. And I'm going to come back here and work with the food likely. I have to send messages too. So walk, cat, messages, and then I'll be back when the food is ready. And we'll get to the video editing. Hopefully the computer doesn't blow up. I think it should still be able to run the video editing program and stream fine. I guess we're going to see. I'm going to start editing my ad for Bizarre. Because it's not that complicated. I should be able to get at least the primary bits done, and I can finish the rest later, but I will go 2 hours editing maximum. I think it'll be damn near done by then. It depends on like pacing and video pacing and stuff. So again, everybody, we are simulcasting. So what I'm also going to do right now is I'm going to plug in the VCR and the DVD player for the regulars. But that means for you folks on the sometimes lovely YouTube, we're cutting your stream soon. YouTube gets a breather, and I'll be back on the YouTube once I'm doing the eBay in this evening. So, oh, you know, no, it'll be a mess. Let's not do that. I could drag you over and show you what I'm doing with this webcam, because I've got them on my tripod now. So just like I was doing the cards earlier this week, I'll be set up at my other desk. And this way I can shoot the larger documents. I was running into the issue of like on days like this, I need to then like go in the kitchen and do the shoots and come back, and it's too many logistics. Now I could just like plop my webcam on tripod, go over there, get it fucking done with. Unplug the light here. And my VCR cables. I've got all, it's a little bit of a mess. I gotta clean up a bit better, but they're still pretty well sorted. So I know like which cables shoot out are my VCR player and which one's my DVD player. And my VCR and DVD player are both daisy chained, right? So in order to play VHS, I have it plugged into my VCR. I have the VCR player plugged into the DVD player. And then the DVD player has an HDMI output, which I then plug into this exact same cable that I use for my webcam here. Because I have an HDMI to USB adapter. So there's a big, I've ranted about it in the past. If you've been watching my stream for a few years, I've talked about it before. But I was really stoked when I found it. I needed this like mid-range, like 2006 era DVD player. 2008, so it has an HDMI port as well as the AV port, so it can plug in. I can plug in old gaming systems. I can plug in a VHS player, but then it has the HDMI out, so that I can take that digital output and put it into my computer. But I'm a dork. If it's your first time here, I appreciate you stopping by. Let's just reiterate very clearly: Twitch and Kick, I am leaving stream running. The stream will still be running here. I am just ending the YouTube one. So if you want to see more YouTubers, I'll be playing a baseball tape right now, so I can put this into the sports category. I'm just feeling the vibes. It's another Blue Jays tape. It's a good history piece. It's like fucking why not? So we've got the 1992 World Series summary tape. We're going to be playing this live on Twitch. And then I'll be back by the time it's done. If it's done a little early, we'll toss on. I've been wanting to play the Harvey Birdman again, so we'll toss on some Harvey Birdman. Maybe I'll watch some of that as we get my video editing set up. Because I can go to this main screen where you see the eBay window. Then that's where I'll drop in the video editing screen there. And then beside me here, we'll have the Harvey Birdman playing. We'll see. I might need to have a bit more focus, but I digress. Thank you for stopping by on the YouTube, whether you watch this live or in the future. Any little bit of support helps. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't be shy. We're finally getting subs on a consistent basis on my YouTube channel. It only took 6 months of fucking work, but now the algo knows what we're doing. So don't be afraid to tell your grandma about us. We're going to catch you soon. See you later, YouTube. We're ending your stream.